Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day of Love in Action Daily Boost program. I'm Dr. Flo, not telling you what I heard, but what I know. What I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your days. It was so awesome this morning in the clubhouse room talking about the I See mantra from the third eye chakra, and we had a great time with Scotty Lynn, Loretta, Angie, Dolly. Oh man, we had so many awesome people. Nisi, Tara, Poppy Water showed up this morning. Great morning to talk about our gateway to inner vision, intuition, and divine perception. The third eye chakra. It is the sixth chakra in the classical system. It's located at the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. So right about here, it's all about intuition, inner wisdom, spiritual vision, discernment, and also it's where your imagination lives. This is the command center for insight and conscious awareness. And the color is indigo, one of my favorite colors. The mantra is Om. It is the place of our spiritual compass and artistic vision board. It informs how we dream, create, guide, and discern truth, not only for ourselves, but also for the communities that we lead. And it gives us creative foresight, prophetic insight, and also it's where our divine downloads emerge. In order to have a clear and balanced anja, third eye chakra, you want to do things like meditation, visualization, candle gazing, intuitive journaling or dream work. Spending time in darkness or quiet contemplation will also help, and also spiritual study and self-inquiry might be nice with a gentle focus on the breath at your brow point. When you have an underactive third eye chakra, you may feel mentally foggy, indecisive, disconnected from your intuition, or overly dependent on external validation. And when your third eye chakra is overactive, it can lead to excessive daydreaming, fantasy, and a detachment from the present. And so just do your inner work to get attuned with what you see, maybe see some things that you're trying to avoid, and then move forward in love towards yourself. All right, as some of you know, all of this week we've been talking about mentorship and growth. We're doing a 4-week cycle of love and leadership, and we're so grateful that you all are here as we celebrate every day the guidance and wisdom sharing that comes through our mentorship and also growth opportunities. I'm going to scroll on down I go, so we can do our days today. All right, it is August 22nd. Here are some fun facts with third eye chakra insights. It is International Day commemorating the victims of violence based on religion or belief. This UN designated day honors those affected by religious persecution, inviting us to deepen our global awareness and also our empathy. The third eye insight is that this observance calls us to expand perception beyond ourselves, to see suffering, injustice, and resilience with clarity and compassionate vision. It's also World Plant Milk Day, a modern celebration of plant-based alternatives from almond to oat. We have lots of almond and oat milk in our home. This highlights sustainability and also the health revolution. The third eye insight is that choosing plant-based milks reflects mindful foresight. Our decisions today shape a more conscious, compassionate tomorrow. It's also National Eat a Peach Day. August 22nd is perfect for biting into nature's fuzzy, juicy wonder. Peach season is at its peak right now, and the third eye insight is that savoring seasonal fruit cultivates sensory mindfulness, grounding higher awareness through present moment delight. It's also Folklore Day for all of you who celebrate folklore in our culture. It's a tribute to myths, legends, and stories passed through generations, rooting our collective imagination. The third eye insight to go along with this day is that folklore awakens symbolic understanding, tapping into shared archetypes that shape our cultural intuition. It's also National Take Your Cat to the Vet Day, a gentle reminder to nurture the health of our feline companions. The Third Eye Insight for Third Eye Chakra Day is that caring for animals deepens intuitive empathy, strengthening emotional resilience with our non human pets who have non human hearts. And of course, we always give you a bonus quirky connection. On August 22nd, 1851, a schooner America triumphed in a race off England's coast, founding what would become the world's oldest active international sporting trophy, the America's Cup. A stroke of maritime prowess that sparked imagination across many oceans. The third eye insight for today's bony quirky connection is imagine the audacity and vision in launching that first race. Such pioneering acts mirror the third eye's courage to pioneer new vistas. Isn't that wild? Racing boats on the water for the America's Cup started in August 22nd, 1851. All right, as I said earlier, our theme of this week is mentorship and growth. And so, since we are in our third eye chakra, I've got about 10 questions for you that are going to help you to anchor into your wisdom, intuition, and vision. How do mentors help you trust your intuition? How do mentors help you trust your intuition? What role does vision casting play in mentorship and leadership? What role does vision casting play in your mentorship and in your leadership? When has a mentor helped you see possibilities you could not yet see? Those open doors in our lives. When has a mentor helped you see possibilities you could not yet see? How do you discern what wisdom to apply in mentoring situations? And of course, we believe in our network that everyone can be mentored by someone and everyone has the opportunity to mentor somebody as well. So, how do you discern what wisdom to apply in teaching someone a skill or a trade or a mindset shift? What do you discern? And how do you discern? What practices sharpen your inner clarity as a leader? We've been talking for weeks about the fact that everyone is a leader of somebody and everyone's being led by somebody. What practices sharpen your inner clarity as a leader? How can mentorship help others embrace foresight and big picture thinking? How can mentorship help others embrace foresight and big picture thinking? What role does spiritual or intuitive guidance play in your leadership? What role does spiritual or intuitive guidance play in your leadership? How do you mentor others to trust their inner wisdom? How do you mentor others to trust their own inner wisdom? Well, like I started off this morning talking about, we have an 11 a.m. room Eastern every day over on an app called Clubhouse. It is well attended by people who want to learn how to trust themselves and to go out for their big dreams and goals in life. And how do I mentor others? I listen to them. I listen to what they say they need and what they say they want, and I pay attention. I pay attention and I help them to believe in what they want. If you have a desire, it's not there because you didn't have anything better to do. Your desires are there because it's something that you believe is going to bring you joy and make you happy, healthy, and free from all of your suffering. And so, if you've got something in your life where you want to be happy, or you think it's going to bring you more happiness, even though happiness can be very fleeting, don't hold on to happiness too tight because it will go. So will the sad moments in life. But if there are things that you feel in your life that will make you happy, healthy, and free, go for them. You can trust that inner wisdom. There's no one who comes into our morning rooms who says that they want to rob a bank or do something awful. The people who surround Love and Action Network really want to make a difference on the planet, and we encourage them to do that. by trusting themselves inside and also as they move into the world and the marketplace at large. Last two questions. What is the balance between experience and intuition in growth relationships? What is the balance between experiences and intuition in growth relationships? And then the final question, how do you align your vision with those who guide without imposing it? How do you align your vision with those you guide? Not who guide, you guide. How do you align your vision with those you guide without imposing it? Oh my gosh. There's a book called Free to Be You and Me. We teach a liberation message and a liberation theology and liberation mindset in Love and Action Network. Meaning that you can come into one of my sessions or come into one of our groups or hear some advice that we're giving, and you can throw it all out if it does not align with what you want to do and who you want to be. I came from a religion, a cult of Christ, if you will, where you had to do everything their way or they would label you a sinner. And I no longer want to impose my views on other people. I want people to find their own ways to be happy, healthy, and free. And if you know the answers, I want to support you in those answers. I want to help you help yourself to make your dreams come true. And I use that language very intentionally. You can do it. Put some love into it. You can make your dreams come true. And we are here to encourage, equip, and empower those dreams every day in our network. Thanks for watching today and holding space for love daily. On behalf of our production team, Poppy Water 33, Tara Olo Studio, and myself, Andre in the Flow, thanks for watching, and keep hope in your heart. And remember to stay in your power, stay in your joy, and to stay loved and lovable. We will see you very, very soon.